until understanding. Here is the team gathered with whom we travel together. On May 17th to the event in Colombia. And then there will be an event on July 15th or June. Oh, I can't. You have a microphone, the 15th. Of June. June 15th. In Turkey. To be continued? Go on, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Murdalov Muhammad Amin. I am co-founder, NV Global, the eldest son of Alihan, and I am happy to welcome all of you. And today I am ready to answer all your questions and tell you a bit about our company's vision.
Okay, so if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Over here, I am going to give the floor to Blanca, who I know had a couple of questions on behalf of her team, so she can ask you directly, and in a few minutes, Alejandro will be here. Okay, so Blanca, go ahead with everything.
Good morning to everyone. Thank you very much, Juan. Thank you. What is the question we all ask ourselves? What sustainability does the company have? And where or what projection does it have? It's like the basic question that we as leaders and people who want to spread and take the company's name to different places around the world, let's say. Well, that's what we ask ourselves. As leaders and as people who are representing the company to the community, what is that? Why can we trust the company?
Yes, I understand. Well, if I understood the question correctly, she wants to know in what, well, like us, why should we trust, right?
Why should we trust in what the company's solidity is based on, its stability, and what are the prospects? Yes. Future? Yes. What is the company's long-term vision?
Okay. Let me think to formulate the answer correctly so that everything is as clear as possible.
Well, give me a second to think about what I can answer to that question so that everything is clear.
Well, first of all, we are very open. Everything is transparent. We show how we make money. We also have many proprietary tools that are in the final stage of development and will be available to everyone very soon. The people who carry out promotions will be able to attend the event and meet in person with the main leaders, with the founder, see everything with their own eyes, so to speak. And so we strive to be as open and accessible as possible to our partners.
Pink, if you have some questions, it's possible to speak in English because, I speak English very well. So if you have some questions, because you also have to give me some questions, but I don't answer this question, is this the moment for you? Ask something. This is the moment. All right. Let me try to connect to you. Okay, is it possible for you to turn on your microphone?
Okay, hello. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Not much. How are you? Nice to meet you here. Nice to meet you too. I am Rosa from Malaysia. There's not much I can say. I am very happy to join NB Global along with all of you. Very kind, very good, and very honest. I will work very hard to give 100% support. Okay, that's all. So see you soon in Turkey.
Thank you very much, Rosa, for your kind words, and thank you for the trust you place in us. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay. John, I think you have your hand raised. I'm going to enable your microphone so you can respond, so you can ask.
Please pay attention as now, at this very moment, the current speaker, who is John Perez, is going to speak. Please give him your full attention.
Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know what time it is over there in other countries. Well, I live in Colombia. Sorry, I live in Spain. I'm Colombian. Well, my question is that I have looked at all the information. I am very pleased. I am really happy because it is something real. It is something that has very solid foundations, which is really the exchange, the wallet. I have seen there that also the question at this moment is, maybe I haven't asked it to the leader I have, it's the currency, right? There is like a token, right? So that token can be bought. Yes. The community is the question.
I understand, yes. I hear you and you can.
Explain to him that the token will be launched when the exchange officially opens. For now, it is not available, but we have already worked on it. It will be available soon. We have to wait. And if he wants to know exactly what NV Global works with, it's with USDT.
For now, we work with USDT.
I think the question more than anything, Karina, is the token. The token, if the NBX one can already be used. The MBX token, if it can already be used, if it can be traded. And what is the objective with this token? I mean, what is sought with this token? What is the usability of the NBX token?
Yes, everything is very clear. When the official launch happens, we will then explain everything in detail so that no one has questions anymore.
Okay, good. It will be. I would also like to give the floor to, here is Paulo from Mexico, who has every intention of opening Mexico and cities. And he was asking me some questions. So Paulo, I give you the floor. Let's see. I'll activate you. I think you can speak now.
Paulo, indeed from Mexico.
How's it going? Very, very good day. It's a great pleasure to have this conversation with the founders, with Juan, with the whole team that we are starting this great activity. My question would be this. There are plans too, I've heard, right? They say we are going to be in all the cities. Are the founders also going to be accompanying us on that tour, for example, in the case of Mexico?
Yes, of course. Tell me, right? I'm very happy to meet Pavel. And of course, we will accompany him wherever possible. When there are big events, we will be present everywhere.
All right. Thank you. What other specific questions do you have, guys? Here, we have the opportunity to have Edwin as a co-founder, and in just a few minutes, we will have here Alejan, the founder of the company. And I want you to be very specific because the idea is that we can resolve all the doubts you have, and don't be afraid to ask what sometimes we need to ask in order to get the business running and knock it out of the park. I mean, make this big, right? So if they are not the ones answering, then who is answering?
Right.
Okay. I would like to give the floor to Luis or Mari, who are here representing the community of Peru. If you have any questions for Luis or any questions for Mari, now is the time to ask them, because from here on, we're going to go all out. Luis.
Mari wants to give the floor to Luis from Peru and to Mari because they will be responsible for that region.
You can now activate the microphone.
Yes, good morning. Thank you very much for inviting us to this meeting. We actually have high expectations with this new company we are contacting. And well, really the only doubt that always arises is the sustainability of the company. We know it has been operating for 16 months, functioning, and what we want to know is, well, the support that Mrs. Blanca also mentioned, right? The company's support. And in case anything happens in the market, which can occur with so many global situations happening, right? How does it support, or with what does the company use to back up any market problem?
Tell her that I am very happy with her presence and to meet her. So, the company is already operating, correcting to 18 months. And it's a bit difficult to answer this question. Could she clarify exactly? She says events. What could happen?
Well, recently there was news from the President of the United States about tariffs that greatly affected the financial markets, a drop in all markets and something like that, or some probable war that could happen, an additional war or a world war, and that it won't affect?
Not much the financial markets, which, well, I already have here closely. The founder, Mr. Alejandro Delov, he is here with us, and I want to introduce him. For me, he has been and has become a very important person to be able to develop and understand everything we are doing. And he is someone who has given me a lot of confidence in the sense that he is always at the forefront, always stating things clearly. And today we have the fortune of having him here with us. So let's welcome Mr. Alejandro Murdanov.
Yes. Well, I would like to respond. So, unfortunately, I don't remember the name. Maria, there was a question from Maria, right? I wanted to respond to her about what guarantees the company can offer. Well, first of all, that anything can happen in the world. Naturally, no one is safe from that. So, what can be added to this? First of all, we are on the internet, so that's one. Everything that is done through the internet. And the most important point, I would like to focus attention on the history of this market, what has happened in the nature of this market, etc. I know that this question Maria asked is probably not by chance, because there is a lot precisely in the realm of this market. Sad stories happened with companies, they got involved in scams and so on. I think the most important thing, more than anything, I don't know if this will touch your heart or not, but as it seems to me, the most important, everything depends above all on the founder of the company that motivates it, whether their intentions are pure or impure, whether money is the main thing, if money is the priority for this person, and so on. That's how I interpret it. That is the main basis regarding what guarantees we can offer. But the only thing I can say is, well, first of all, we do everything possible to the fullest so that we practically have no risks. I would probably be lying if I said it's 100%, but it's 99.9%. I say it's 99.9% because I am a believer. Only God gives 100%. But 99.9%, 9.9%, we have calculated it so much. And I would also like to focus attention on something. Normally, I speak a little, you can translate what I am translating. For now, I can translate right now if you want, complement the idea. I am going to complement a bit more now. The most important thing, observing the market and the companies that existed before our company, I looked at what the company offers, what it offers to the users who join the project, how they motivate people. They usually offer some specific product, just one. Supposedly money is generated there as if they were digital bots, as if they were a team of traders, etc. I believe that a person who enters this market with a company must, above all, you should have at least 3 or 4 tools to generate money, so that if one of the tools starts to fail, this is evident because I don't know any company that is perfect. I'm sure that in every company that positions itself as perfect, problems also occur internally. The most important thing is how to handle them. So the main source of confidence for me is that we don't have just one tool to generate income. We have a stock exchange, we have mining farms, we have a traditional business. And all of this supports each other. If in any place one of the products that generate fails, we have another product that can compensate for it. That is to say, we do everything possible to create an environment for the users who have joined and believed in our company. Stability, in any case, not in vain. We, even in the project when we started, had other types of income. When recalculating the flow arithmetically, we made a variable percentage from 8 to 12%. We have passive income. Well, what can I say to the kind lady? Even banks, when giving guarantees, do not always fulfill their obligations. But the only thing I can say is that those who know my story, I also had a sad story in this situation, in this market, with this business. In any case, I complicate my obligations to the people who trusted me to the last penny. That's why I probably have the right. I just want to prove that it can be done. To work in this business sector. Honestly, that's all. I probably said a lot.
Just 1 second. I think you can speak now. Catherine, activate the microphone. What a good girl.
Thank you very much indeed. You can now. Just please listen to me if you can hear.
Okay. Good day. How is Mr. Arijana, his son, every day? Well, specifically, the question for all of us who are part of Latin America, and that, well, I am conveying some concerns or specifically some questions from my team because we are Latin Americans. So I will make it clear so that my team can receive and also feel that I am conveying their doubts and concerns. So I will do it because clearly they already answered that question with what they previously told us. However, since I have the floor, I will take advantage of it. In Latin America, there have been excessively many, I don't like to use this word, but I say it again because of what these people have specifically in their minds. Many pyramids, many fraudulent businesses have arrived. Many scams, right? So many are with that concern. Is this another one of those scams? Is this business another one of those deceptions? So I want specifically for them to respond to my team. The team that is moving greatly here in Colombia, especially Bogota, Ibagué, we are already reaching Armenia, Medellin. So we want, or I ask you to resolve for them this question, this concern like this, specifically to my team.
Well, initially, it's the same question that
Mary asked, yes.
I think the only thing I can say, I don't know, probably, I think maybe this should be said to Juan because we know Juan. We have spent quite a lot of time, our relationships and so on. I don't want to tell the story of how I got into this business field. I'll be honest, I'm not thrilled with what happened before me. And this doesn't mean that we were in Latin America, in case, let's say, with the administrators and with the companies that behaved, well, in an unethical manner. I would say she put it mildly. Practically 90% of those companies that entered, it seems to me they had one goal, a single goal. That's all. At the expense of, let's say, easy profits or something like that, or I don't even know how to explain all this. Well, I think again, I repeat, I have nothing to prove. We've been in the market for 18 months now. The only thing I can say is that anyone who has doubts can come. And now, even now, we practically talk to the elephant every day. In general, I already consider Juan as a member of my family to start with in the team. I have seen very few people like him. In general, I thought that in this market people were so corrupted, but probably due to the environment and what was happening in the market. Here. For me, money is not the most important thing in my life. This year I will turn 59. And to say that what drives me is the profit of money, I tell you right away, no. Money has never been a priority in my life. I just want to prove that in this market you can work. By the way, I can't help but mention the naivety of those users who entered the project. They didn't verify where the money came from, the generations, how it was made, etc. Here we are open and transparent. I don't know, we are open like a book, any book. I am willing, let's say, to communicate tirelessly, sometimes even, and I lose my voice from talking so much, and from so many talks and dialogues. We show everything online for anyone who wants to come and check where the money is generated from. Even the same trader who operates with us, where there isn't a single negative trade, I don't consider that to be an achievement. That's it. Anyone can verify it. Please come, we are open. We can show you everything, tell you, demonstrate to you, and so on. My message to all of you, whether you join this project or another, is to always verify where the money is generated from. That's it. Don't rush into a project, even my project, you can check it first. Is it really what we present? You can really touch it with your hands, see, verify, and so on, and then join. And in the previous meetings, in general, not with people, I always say that for me, it's not about the quantity, but the quality. The most important thing is that I'm not ashamed to look someone in the eye. The most important thing, I mean. In any case, those exchanges that entered with their own projects, and then, but also after what happened with the people, they ran away, hid, and so on. Here that won't happen, don't expect it. I just wasn't raised that way. That's all. I'm not going to emphasize my ethnicity now, what nationality, what people I belong to. But here it's a completely different story. Everyone who wants to come in, work, we won't disappoint you. Once again, I repeat, I'm willing to talk to each one, show, introduce the team. I don't know, maybe that's enough. Ah, yes, this question, I apologize, it's Catherine, right? Catalina. Catalina? I've seen her before, so since she's been delegated, she asks questions on behalf of the team. I invite her to Arantala. She can see all this for herself along with her son. I think she doesn't have a son, right?
Katerina Nube is from them. Do you have a child?
Yes, I have a child.
Well, that's fine.
She arrives, we will still show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Katerina.
Thank you very much for the answer, says Katerina.
Here is the listening. I want to give the floor to Ana Maria Forero, my wife, so that she can share a bit of what she has seen up close. Because she has had the opportunity to meet Alijan and the entire team, and what we have been able to witness beyond that, any business idea, which is very valuable and important, but in the end, what Alijan says is very true. What kind of people are behind it, and why did we decide to be part of this company after everything we have experienced? If you want, you can pass it on, or as soon as you finish, Ana Maria, you pass everything on, Katarina. If you want, no problem.
Okay. Ana Maria, okay.
Good afternoon to everyone. Mr. Alijan, good afternoon to everyone. Team from Colombia, team from Malaysia. Honestly, it is a pleasure for me to be here with you, with Maribon, also from Peru. It truly is an honor to be able to work with you, with loyal, transparent people. In summary, I want to tell you that more than looking at how much I am going to earn, when I arrived here in Antalya, I said to Juan, what do you see in the person you are talking to me about? Because Juan had only spoken with Alijan, I hadn't spoken with him. So I asked him, what do you see in him? What do you feel? So he told me that he was a very good man, a very good man with a good heart, and that he wanted to help. Something had happened to him, something very strong, a loss in a business with his friends and family. So he wanted to never go through that again and for people not to go through that. And that's why he created his company. So I immediately identified with it and said, wow, I want to be there. I want to meet him. I want to know more about him. And being here up close in Antalya, I realized that this is not a one-man company, but a family company. He works together with his son, together with his wife. I have had the honor of being able to sit at his table in his home. That's when you say, not everyone does this. This doesn't happen. This normally doesn't happen in network marketing. The owner of the company never invites you to his house to have dinner with your little children, with your wife. That doesn't happen, right? So when they open their heart to you, open their home, that goes beyond. It's something more transcendental than just wanting to make money, but rather we want to grow together. A community of loyal people, of transparent people who, what I ask of them is to work hard. I told Juan, we have to honor all the effort that Alijan is making by having created this company with our strong work every day. This is not a company to just come in, put money and get paid. This is a company to invest a little money and put in a lot of effort, a lot of work, and earn a lot. That is the most honorable and honest way as human beings in which we can earn money, right? So, and it's about looking at what Big Global is turning us into. I know you might say, I sound almost like a fanatic, but that's really what I was looking for. A person, a family, a company with which I could connect and be able to talk to them about my mission, about the vision I have, which some here know that Juan and I have a foundation that we managed to create thanks to a community we had. And in fact, many people are still with us and we want to continue providing support, teamwork. And as we say, from the moment we wake up until we go to bed, we have to work. That is the only way for blessings to come to us. First, by giving thanks to God, and second, working, honoring God, working hard. And that is the way we will move forward as a community. I truly feel completely different. I feel protected. I don't feel alone. Like when you join other companies, you feel like it's just you and that's it. There's no one else. Or you and your husband, you and your wife, and there's no one else. Here, I feel like I'm with Alijan and his family in a family. Thank you. Yes, in a family. And what we want to do is to have many more children grow, and those children are us. So many thanks to Alijan and thanks to all of you for believing in us again as well. Thank you. Thank you.
I will probably add something. Look, first of all, to those who joined the project, I am very grateful to all of you for believing in the project, for believing in our true intentions. You know, I always say that I am an optimist in life. The most important thing, it seems to me, is like a law of physics. The force of attraction, thought materializes. Try to believe in yourselves. Believe in the project. Believe me. What we do does not drive us with the goal of making profits. Practically my whole life, those who know me, of course, this is probably not very appropriate if I speak now. For myself, I hope those who know me will say it. I have always lived by the principle of doing good. Do not seek good. I know that happiness cannot be built on the misfortune of others. So I really want to make it so that about our company, about me, about my son, about Juan, everyone who believed in this project from the beginning, those who were there at the start, the beginning of our company, only good words are said. I believe that then probably this whole life it will not be lived without purpose. For me, in my life, there have been many ups and downs, many disappointments, but I regret nothing. Once again, I want you to believe, I assure you. And we created many products, not with the aim of getting rich from them so that, well, I don't know, you have some comfort zone. I hope to see many of you at the event in Turkey. And once again, I am willing to talk to each of you as much as I can. If I can't manage, then I also have a son. I love you all, everyone who carried the project forward. I promise you that, in any case, the previous stories that happened with other projects will not happen here. We will never run away. We are not afraid of difficulties. We fall, we get up and say it's just a step back to gain momentum. We will make you happy. We will strive and hope to see each other soon. I love everyone who believed in the project. I love, value, and respect you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alejandro, really. And to Emin. Thank you very much for this valuable space. Okay. Well, guys, what's the next step? What we have to do is to focus on being there on May 17th. May 17th, there is an event in Bogota. At this event, we will have the presence of Rosa, who has done an excellent job. In just 15 days, she has been achieving enormous results, so much so that right now, she has already had great leaders joining, and we are going to grow a lot in Malaysia, in the Philippines, where the team is. From the team in Latin America, from Mexico, from Peru, the people from the Dominican Republic, from Panama, from Colombia. Guys, this is our opportunity. This is our opportunity. Beyond motivation, beyond words, what I see is that Alejandro, along with his family and his team, have financial muscle. And that allows what I was telling the leaders. I said, look, the trading might fail, the mining might fail, but they have more opportunities. And on May 17th, we will have a training where Nikolai, who is the developer of the products, with the team that is in the Republic in Prague. In the Czech Republic, they have developed these products in detail. And he is going to show the entire white paper and the growth roadmap, how we are going to transition from mining and trading to these systems to generate automatically for us, like the wallet, the exchange, the payment gateway, the crypto system, the blockchain system, the liquidity providers. We are going to broadcast all of it, this from there. Very important, guys. There is only space for 70 people. Yes, you can bring guests, of course. But people who are already familiar with the business and who want to, listen, I want to go, but because I really want to understand if this is the opportunity for me to start growing it fully. And without fear, have the opportunity to start expanding it to many places. There is a very good promotion that will be offered from there. At this event in the evening, we will have a dinner where those who achieve the amount will be recognized. Remember that right now we have a promotion. The real value is $25,000 to reach Antalya, Turkey. $25,000. We are talking about having the promotion of, from now until May 17th, achieve a volume of $5,000. And it's not that the other 20,000 won't be fulfilled. No. The commitment is that after May 17th, you are recognized, you are rewarded. Travel to Antalya, Turkey from June 10th to 15th. After returning from that trip, what you will do is start running the goal and complete it in a period of no more than 60 days. Because another promotion is coming, another trip is coming. And I am looking for the strongest team that consolidates in that 60-day period to be from Latin America, so the event can be held there. And this will strengthen us a lot because we will move all the other teams to get there. Our people and the people we care about to see this business. Okay? So, guys, we are here face to face. We are going to lift this up very strongly. Thank you for the trust. Thank you for the belief. If you have any doubts, you know we are there. I am close by. Every day I am working in the office. Together with my wife, we are doing detailed work to create tools in different languages. We are supporting the teams in Russia. A team from Russia will go, a person who lives in Russia with excellent results will go, whom some of you know. Who was working with us 10 years ago, his name is Dimitri. The leader from Paraguay will go. The leader from Malaysia, Rosa, will go. The leader of the team from Germany will be there and the product developer will be there. Guys, don't miss this opportunity. Of course, the founders will also be there answering any type of question. I want you to take advantage of this space, and it is the first event. Remember what I'm going to tell you. Next, this event will be repeated a year later. This means it is a special event, and from now on, what comes is growth, events, presentations, Zoom is coming, starting to develop all the tools is coming. And I'm telling you the truth, there is support to be able to grow, but we need to start putting up the numbers. The first goal is to reach May 17th, to reach with the 5,000 in volume set, and I already congratulate the people who have achieved it. Rosa has achieved it, Henry has achieved it, Catherine has achieved it, Blanca is $300 away from achieving it. I congratulate and recognize you for that. And there are many here who are already halfway there. So we have 23, 25 days to achieve it. It's very easy, very simple for that to happen. I want to finish by sharing with you these parts. The words to Rosa, who has completely connected me with the way she works. Without a doubt, she didn't need. Look, seeing the founder, I didn't need to see much information. He just told me, Juan, this is the business. I told him, this is the business. Here we are going to lease it. We came from losses with Rosa. We lost in another business called MedBreeze, and we lost a lot. She lost quite a bit. We lost a lot, but she lost quite a bit. And she has a huge team, and I want, please, Rosa, for you to share with them if you want. Speak in English, and here, Karina will translate for us into Spanish. Allow her to show how you work, and how are you doing this business and the results you have achieved.
All right, okay. I think I made my own video and already shared it everywhere about my voice. How I succeeded in NV Global. In fact, in one night, I managed to achieve the goal of 5,000, 6,000 more. And I qualified for Turkey. So about Colombia, I still can't confirm because they are still deciding if they can go or not. I will get back to this. One about Colombia, but for Turkey, for sure, I will go and gather our team because for Colombia, there is very little time. So they can't decide because as we are busy here, we just celebrate, we do the celebration and everything. So due to the lack of time, right? So, but we promised that on 2-3 occasions, I will gather our team. So what I want to say is, of course, in Malaysia, when we talk about NV Global, there is some rejection. So that's why I only approach people who have a positive mindset, people who want to make money. All investments have risk. Yes, but I see that in NV Global, they managed to obtain the license. The financial license is similar to that of a bank, That means they already follow the criteria, the rules, so they have already passed, so you don't need to explain too much. It's just that if they want to do it, they do it. If they don't want to try, they won't get anything. Goodbye. If it's possible, they try. Maybe they become millionaires in a year. So, yes, just give them this. Just not what I tell them. I promise nothing. I guarantee nothing. Is it just that you want to try? You can try it, but maybe you'll earn something. Because if you work hard, work 10 hours, you get 100 when you become rich. But with this, when you sleep, you can make money. So why not try this? That's all I explained to them. And they agree. And it makes sense. It's just that I keep doing it, but some people have rejected me. But if not, it doesn't make me feel bad. I keep growing and growing, sharing and sharing every day. So I just select people who are quality people. I don't want any virus that one day harms my team. That's all. Anyway, thank you very much to everyone here at Big Global. Thank you very much. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you, Jess. Excellent, Rosa. Thank you very much for your work. Very well. I appreciate your time. Well, guys, so to finish, to close, for the little you know me, for the little you know about me, we are going to do it. You know it, that's what's going to happen. That's going to happen. Yes. The issue here is in what position and at what moment you are going to arrive. That's the most important thing, because the people who arrive now No matter what, you know that I have a very big goal. I have to earn over $10 million this year. And they're not even for me. After that, we are going to start building the dreams of many more people. And after that, we will begin to move to the second stage, because this is a stage. I estimate that this stage will last about 5 years. But in those 5 years, we definitely have to achieve the consolidation of a liquid community, a community with plenty of money. Karina, did you translate for Rosa? Yes? But you're speaking yes, okay. Thank you. You want to silence to the microphone, you mean in Telegram once again? Exactly, don't worry. Thank you. Guys, this is our opportunity to consolidate the community, to have a liquid community, to have a community with money. That's what we need. And for that, we all have to work solely under sales volume focused on people with $50, $100, $200. We will build wealth. I know it's much easier to talk to someone who has 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, and that's fine. That can be achieved and it will generate, and that's super fine. But think financially about what that generates. It generates a volume of capital for the company, but then a very large liability. Whereas if we generate small volumes of capital, we are people and a community that is constantly cycling the company. That's what I want you to understand. If we focus on ensuring that the person who invests $100, $200, $300 recovers it, I remember the business we did 10 years ago. I started with 250 and in a week I got it back. My mind was blown because I said, wow, I mean, I can do this how many times? And that makes it keep growing because the goal is to bring many people to the exchange, to position the exchange. And it cannot be positioned with money. If it was simply with money, then an investment is made through a bank and that's it. What does a blessed exchange need? It needs a community, it needs transactions, so that with the transactions, commissions are earned, and from the commissions, you live off it, and passive income is generated. That's why the blockchain is created, that's why the wallet is created, that's why the Explorer, the blockchain is created. That is the way, that is the business. And to motivate, well, we have a passive income. But what this company really seeks is community. And I have understood that very well. And they have explained it to me in detail. That is the goal. So guys, let's work. Let's step on the gas. Thank you very much to all the people who have joined. May 17th, the people who connect there will understand because they will show all the documents, everything. Nikolai will show all the details. He has already shown it to me. I want you to see it. I want you to know the alliances, everything. On May 17th, we consolidate the people who are coming with us to Antalya, Turkey, to the event to learn about other experiences, other people. More than 20 countries gathered at that event from June 10th to 15th. And from there, we go. That is the work plan. It's the roadmap. From there, we will expand to all the cities and all the places and all the countries. Really, a lot. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Connected. I feel very proud, very happy. Very blessed to count on you once again. We are going to work very hard. Thank you very much, Rosa. Thank you very much to everyone. Thank you very much. May it go very well for you. Let's give it our all. Great. Thank you. Take care. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to you all. Thank you. Have an excellent day. Excellent day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Blanca. Thank you, Henry. Thank you all. Thank you all. To John, excellent. To all the people in Spain. Thank you very much. To the people in Colombia, in Manizales, in Bogota. Great, super cool. Over there in Santa Marta, great. There are also people. Super cool, super cool. In Pasto, I know there are also people. Great. In Peru, of course, absolutely. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. To Mexico, of course, absolutely. Thank you. Take care. See you. Bye.